Yeah.
Okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Focused on the Goal podcast. Obviously, we're in a different setting today. Very great episode for you guys today. Top chefs in the building. So, very great episode. We got a cooking episode for you guys today.
All for the foodies.
Yep. We got Chris here. And we have Miss Shirley.
Yes.
We're going to introduce them a little bit more, but they're going to be our chefs today, our top chefs today. And Asia and I are going to be their helpers.
Yes.
And we're just going to show y'all a little bit of the kitchen and show y'all a little bit of what we got going on, or what the chefs got going on at their restaurant. So, so we're actually going to get into that. Books. Go ahead, Asia. That's on you.
All right. So right now we are.
Asia set this all up.
We're at Delicious Dishes. This is not Willowboro. This is Edgewater Park. Delicious Dishes in Edgewater Park, Jamaican restaurant. And as he said, we were Shirley. She's from Jamaica. This is Shinsia, low key. And this is her restaurant. I swear to God, if y'all don't know the area, everybody who's in the area, you know. If you want to get some Jamaican food, you're coming to Delicious Dishes. Yep. If you're looking for some real good seafood, like, you know, different things, you got to go to Chris. Fish Fry Wright, because you're not going to get it better. I swear to God. So today, though, we're going to make po' boys. He brought his stuff to make po' boys. And then for Delicious Dishes, we're going to make curry shrimp with the rice and cabbage.
I'm ready for that.
And we're going to teach us how to do it, but we're going to show you how to do it, too.
And then we're going to taste a little bit. We're going to try a little bit of, we're going to try a little bit. I ain't trying to eat too much of it, but we're going to, you know what I mean? We're going to try a little bit. And hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully you guys think that the food looks good, and then
you're gonna have to come after.
Yeah, and then you guys come support these owners, please. That's the whole purpose of this video, and the whole purpose of this podcast episode.
Doing you a favor, actually.
Yes, because we want to shed a light on different business owners. And in future, if you are a business owner, restaurant owner, anything like that, please hit us up, and maybe we can come to you guys next. All right, to promote your business and to promote what you guys got going on. But for today, we here. All right, so we are going to start with Mr. Chris.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Are you Chris's sous chef?
Yes, I am.
All right, so I'm Shirley's sous chef. We're going to make the curry shrimp with the rice and the cabbage. Yeah. And then they're going to make the po' boys.
Hopefully by the time this ends and I learn just a little bit how to cook, and maybe I can find a wife.
Oh, my God. All right,
let's do it.
All right, bro. Grab your gloves.
Grab my gloves, okay. By the way, Chris, what's your last name?
Wright.
Chris Wright.
Yes, sir.
That's where you got the name for the.
Tell them where to find you on Instagram and all your social media.
I have a food truck in Burlington City called Fish Fry Wright.
By the firehouse.
650 High Street, Burlington, New Jersey. I'm there Wednesday through Sunday, 12 to 8.
Yes.
Make sure y'all pop up.
No, for real, because Chris got regulars that people would be coming multiple times a week for his stuff. I'm not playing.
Sir. Okay, so what we got going on today?
So what we're going to make is one of my infamous sandwiches, the po' boy bomb.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It basically is a shrimp sandwich with a barbecue slaw and a hoagie roll with usually Old Bay fries, but we're just doing the sandwiches today.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let my man do his thing.
Ugly as hell.
Need some trays.
You need some trays? We got trays?
Yeah. Couple.
Oh, food trays.
Little food trays.
I'll grab
if you don't mind, Miss Shirley.
What we'll do is.
Aww. Don't be sending the boss to do
So what you can do is toss that shrimp. I got the seasoning and everything.
Just kind of like
toss that.
Like toss it around.
Yeah, right now. Just mix it around a little bit.
Mix it around a little bit.
And I'll grab your basket. Your basket right here.
You need to lay them out or no?
No. We're just gonna use that for the finished product.
Okay.
And then what you can do is. I don't know if I can move it.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, we're gonna move it. It's okay. Yeah, we good.
That's fine. Then what you can do is just pop the shrimp in here.
Pop the shrimp in there, just like a bunch
at
a
time.
Did
we see the seasoning, or you was keeping the seasoning a secret? So
it's not really a secret. It's all in how you want to do it. You know what you like.
We ain't trying to give your secret recipe away now.
So you can put it all in.
All in there, okay. All in there. I'm so nervous. Can y'all tell? I'm nervous. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to mess up nobody.
Shrimp.
Asia, be quiet.
Just toss it all around. Nice.
Asia, I want to see how you do. All right, so
just mix it all around.
Mix
Get
it
it
like
nice
even
and
with the
coated.
batter.
Yes.
Okay, nice and coated. Okay.
Yep.
Y'all see me though?
And then but mind you, we only doing, Chris, can you go down some of the items that you have on your menu?
Oh, don't forget that one.
Don't. Oh yeah.
Not only the shrimp po' boy, you got the ultimate
no,
seafood
Yeah,
fries.
I was about to dump it all in there.
Not only
Say
do
that again?
not only do you
what
got
I'm
the shrimp po' boys, but you got the ultimate seafood fries on your menu.
Yeah.
What else are some of the things you do that's unique?
I do seafood cheesesteaks.
Seafood cheesesteaks.
What's in that?
Your seafood cheesesteak has like salmon, shrimp, crab meat, broccoli chopped up on the grill. Put on a hoagie roll with the cheese sauce.
Love.
My new one is the Get Right whiting cheesesteak.
I know that's right.
That's whiting fish chopped up on the grill, onions, peppers, shrimp.
Nice.
Put on a large hoagie roll.
Oh my goodness.
With the Cooper Sharp. Gotta have that Cooper Sharp.
What is
Cooper
that?
Sharp.
Cooper Sharp cheese.
That's the type of cheese, Asia. The Cooper Sharp is the type of cheese. See, she don't know. You gotta. She don't know.
So we should be good, right?
Yeah, that's good, right?
Yeah, bring this
Okay.
over. Bring this
Alright.
over to the fire.
Bring it on over.
Yeah, and then just
Start kind of dumping it in there.
Yep.
Okay.
You gotta, like,
Shake it off a little bit.
Yeah, so none
Shake,
of the
like,
flour.
hold on, like,
flour
shake up,
getting-
Yep.
Like that?
Yes, sir.
And then dump it in
You
there.
never
put it
fried
in here.
shrimp before?
Yeah.
Get on my nerves.
There we go.
Yep.
There we go.
Shake it off real good.
All right, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I can't cook. Okay.
Oh, who knew?
This looks like your first time.
I
There you
can't
go.
cook, but
Too much flour.
wait, am I?
It looked like it.
Yeah, give it a little.
Hey, just stop.
Alright.
Dang.
You don't even know how.
All right, hold up. Okay, so let me just batter it up a little bit more, and then I'm
There you
gonna
go.
shake it a little, because y'all saying I'm putting too much flour in there. So let me go ahead and
Okay,
shake it
nerd.
up. So no, let me stop.
You probably have
All right, and then put it all in
Hold
shake
it
down
in
there.
there.
Yeah. Yep.
So we're just gonna, well, we putting it all in
Yeah,
there.
you can put it all
Okay,
in there.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
The more the merrier.
Yes.
Gotta feed
Here we
the
go. Gotta feed the people. All right.
I'm so excited.
Okay, here
There
we
you
go.
go.
Chris, you season this
Boom,
shrimp or
boom.
you season this shrimp?
Huh?
Seasoned
Okay,
shrimp.
good.
And then you just, just drop it down in there.
Boom. I think that's it.
That's it.
I think we're
Alright,
good.
That's cool.
Yep, that's good. We're gonna put that to the
Now
side.
you
Okay.
can just drop that down in
And
there.
we're gonna
We just gotta let that
Just
shrimp
drop it
fry,
down,
Drop it right in, down in
uh-huh.
there. Yep.
Y'all see me, right?
You scared?
I am scared either. I don't know
That
what I'm
way,
doing. Hold on.
That way they don't stick together. There you go. Let that go.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm cooking. I am doing something.
Grab me some new gloves.
Okay, we're gonna get some new gloves with the trash at. Trash.
Should I
That's the trash right there.
Should I cut more? Or?
I
we
put
ain't
trash
cut
right
it
there.
yet. I just
Okay, prepared.
We're gonna get you doing that. We're gonna get you doing
I
that.
thought we was moving on to the.
Nope.
Right.
All right, more gloves.
Yeah, grab some more gloves.
Okay.
Wipe this down for you.
Okay.
I like
Okay,
this.
the professional.
Now that I think about it, now that I think about it, right? I like this kind of style because this is more of like a Twitch type. You know what I'm saying?
I
With
don't
him
know
with
what
the
that
camera roll. Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
I'm gonna go TikTok.
Yeah. No, do it now. Go ahead. Do the whole time. I don't mind.
It's smelling good though.
I got my new gloves.
So
So while
good.
that's
It smells good
They
already.
do. I want to know the seasonings, but we could talk later.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
See, I'm gonna learn that. See, Chris, you helping me because I'm gonna make this for my special lady friend.
okay. So,
Ugly as hell. You saw
it'd
that?
be like,
Asia, I winked at the camera.
I know I saw her. Ugly as hell.
take a couple rolls, open them up, put them in the tray.
Okay.
We'll put that aside.
Put that on the side.
Open them up.
Open these bad boys up. Like I don't even know how to open rolls up. I was always bad.
You got a knife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a knife.
Yeah.
I thought they was
Oh, you
already
need to cut
pre-cut.
it?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I was always bad at opening rolls. We're gonna go tray in the
Maybe you
middle.
should leave that
Right?
for Chris.
Asia, I'm
I'm sorry.
I'm a grown man.
I'm gonna stop being a hater. I'm sorry.
All right.
Right about there.
I only gotta make it like a
open that
little. Right.
All the way down. You know. Open there we go.
Y'all see me?
Now.
You only opening bread.
Then you want to take your slaw.
Okay.
Take your slaw, put it in there.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Slaw, a little bit of
more.
A little bit of slaw.
That's some love right there.
Put mine with some love too.
Yeah.
Grab a couple more sandwiches, you know. Do the same thing.
Boom. Boom. Man, you see me?
You're not doing nothing though, really.
Hey, hey. Now when I learn to cook and I invite you over for dinner, I don't want to hear
You
nothing.
better be rocking after all of this.
Watch.
You feel like you doing something.
Watch.
Some bread.
Now when I start cooking dinner and invite you over,
I'ma eat. Will.
Now you can check on your shrimp.
check on the shrimp. All right, let me put that right up in there.
Yep.
Let me go over here and check. Excuse me, books. Excuse me,
Don't
books.
take it. Is it ready or it's not? How long do you
Let's
think?
take a look at it. Let's take a look.
So lift it up.
Yeah, lift it up.
Lift it up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because you know we need that fried right.
Look at
Nice
that
and
golden.
golden.
Look at that golden brown.
What you do to that flour?
I did that,
Nice
Mom.
and golden.
I did that.
That's courtesy of Miss Shirley. She donated that to me for the day.
Hey,
You know.
Amazing.
Now you not Shirley.
Oh, we good? We
Yeah,
good? Good.
All right,
That's
we'll
ready.
put
Leave it
that right there. Boom.
Let that drain out, you know.
That was
I love the like kitchen appliances and how things like
work in the restaurant.
yeah and yeah.
And shoot, you
You
can
getting on my
take
nerves.
some of that shrimp. You got another pair.
You didn't
I don't
prepare
want
enough.
tonsils. Usually I just
Another
grab
pair
by
of
my hand.
Oh, I ain't.
You know, I
I'm
want you to
scared.
burn yourself.
I
Robert, you want
I
me to
am
prepare
the one
some
to
more?
burn myself,
You
huh?
want me to prepare some more of the bread?
Yeah. I don't want coleslaw on mine though. Nope.
So you want a dry
Yeah, I just want to taste the
You just
shrimp.
want a fried shrimp
Yeah.
sandwich.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Those
Okay, so
Coleslaw
now
is gonna bring out the taste.
Right.
some of that on there.
and that
Exactly.
cook fast, Chris. That cook fast.
Don't take long. Maybe
Really?
30, 40 seconds.
Wow.
Yep. There you go.
Books, this one for you.
Chris, are we doing 2 in each platter or one?
You can
'Cause he
do
did
as much
two.
as you want. I just,
Is that enough shrimp for 2 in each platter or?
You got enough for like
You sure?
6 or 7 seconds.
Whoa! Tell me.
There you go. Yeah, that's good right there. Yep.
Nice. See how I did that? You see how I did that?
Oh, but you're missing
my
something
God.
though. You're missing something, my man. You're missing.
All right, what am I missing? Look, I'm trying to show off.
You gotta throw that.
Special
Shake that. Put your finger up there and shake that. Shake that real good.
Shake it like that.
Take that, shake that.
Shake that.
And then-
Wait, what?
I'm
Get
sorry.
that-
No Diddy.
No Diddy. What is going on? What are you talking about?
Sorry.
Just drizzle that on
All
top.
right, now watch me work, baby.
Give that a nice little drip. There you go. Just like that.
You see?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Y'all know that look good. Courtesy.
Just add some more shrimp.
Robert Bryant. You already know.
Oh, fucking hurts.
All right, what's going on? What we got
We need
next?
some more shrimp.
See, Asia doing her thing. Okay.
Some more shrimp.
Okay, I got you. All right. Hold up.
Holding up my line.
Holding up. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Done it. Nah, for real, these shrimps look so good.
You don't
though.
even understand. Fish Fry Wright is literally my favorite, and I love seafood. Not only is Chris's seafood like no bullshit. Me and my sister talk about it. Not only is he probably one of the best, and I'm not just saying this. He's one of the best seafood spots in New Jersey, but his prices are beyond affordable.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's funny that
They're
you
not
mentioned
expensive.
prices.
Put that drip on there.
And he need to be expensive, but I'm glad he's not expensive. He for people like me.
You heard that?
Asia.
Just raise your price.
Asia, he not gonna give you nothing for free, Asia. No matter how good
that's not
you
what this
speak.
about. That's not what this about.
Come on now. You don't have to pay like everybody else.
Trying to say for his value, his price need to be a little bit.
No, honestly, no, for real. Your prices are beyond affordable for what you serve.
Yeah.
So
And
like,
it's so versatile. You're not going to find stuff like this nowhere else. And if you find it somewhere else, it's not as good. I promise you.
how do you
I'm a
cost
foodie.
more.
And
how do
it
you
is gonna
come
cost
up
more.
with the prices? How do you come up with the prices? I know that's a weird question, but
seafood fluctuates.
Yeah, because seafood is a lot.
Up and down.
Yeah.
And I just kind of go with the sales.
That's good.
I go
for that
with what's
one.
on sale. So
there you go.
look at y'all. Shoot, I need to hire y'all. So.
I can get some
Right?
food.
Put y'all on the block, man.
Hell yeah.
Let me know. I need a job.
Maybe I'll finally gain some weight.
me too. All right. Boom. I think we got a couple strips left, but that's okay, right?
Add them.
Okay, I got you.
Don't waste nothing. We feeding the needy.
Here. Bang, bang.
And don't just do yours food.
You absolutely right.
You absolutely right.
You are absolutely right.
And just drizzle it, Chris.
Yep. Give it that drip.
Oh my God.
Put all that drip in there.
Yes.
Yeah. That looks amazing. I did that. Y'all.
Hey,
Y'all say.
you might see a new team member on the block. I don't know.
I don't know.
Tell him, Chris. He said, I don't know. Mama, I made it. Mama, I made it. Nigga, we made it. All right, no, this looks amazing though. This is the type of food that you usually. Is this one of your specials?
Yeah. Well, no. This is one of my items that I have on the menu all the time.
Nice, man.
I would say it's a special.
Is one of your top sellers?
Yes.
Nice.
Between that,
along with the ultimate seafood
the
fries,
fish and shrimp combo,
fish and shrimp
and the
combo.
ultimate seafood fries.
Them ultimate seafood fries is something
Nice.
different.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Nah, that looks amazing. That looks amazing. Thank you for helping me with that. Thank you for showing me your process.
Now you can cook for some.
Yeah, word is bond.
Nice.
Get a little lady friend.
You was doing some cutting, bro.
All right, so now that we got that out the way, I cannot wait to eat that. And y'all see what we got going on. But now we're gonna turn it over to Asia and Miss Shirley so that we can make. What are we making? I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing. What we making today?
Shrimp.
Curry shrimp.
Well, rice and the rice and cabbage is ready, but we're gonna go over how to do her
Tell the
curry
people.
shrimp. Oh, I forgot. We're gonna show you how to do curry shrimp.
All right, so we're gonna bring that over there. We're gonna bring this over
Is the fire on already? Should I cut?
Hold on.
And Miss Shirley, how do you like your pieces of the vegetables? Do you like them like long or chop more?
Usually, when I cook, like I like to make it colorful because people eat with their eyes.
Yes.
That's so true.
So we'll cut the onions about this size.
Okay. And then is it the same for the rest of the vegetables?
Same for the peppers.
I can do that.
Okay.
If you want to prepare like the oil in the pan and stuff, and then we can drop it. I'll be cooking a little bit.
Not too.
Not too little?
Maybe a tiny bit small, like the size of the onions.
Okay.
Nice.
And John. And you see how I kind of like Zan? It's the smell.
No, that look good. That look good. I'm gonna pop these on.
Smells fresh.
You on TikTok?
Maybe.
A little bit smaller.
Yeah. Where mine at?
What you want to TikTok? You want to go TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't got your password. That's right.
Bro, I thought you was on TikTok live on mine.
Cut down some more just in case.
How long has your restaurant been open?
My restaurant has been open for 12 years.
12 years.
2013.
Was that when you came from Jamaica? Like, how long did? Because I know you're from Jamaica. We skipped that part. But how old were you when you came over here to the U.S.?
I came here when I was 18.
18. And then what made you?
You're 28 now.
That's good. Thank you. I'll take that.
Can't be a day over 25.
Right.
Thank you. But I came here when I was 18 years old. Me and my mom lived in New York. And then I spent 10 years there. Then I moved to Carolina. I spent 10 years there, and then we came to Jersey, and we've been here probably, 18, 20 years now.
Oh, wow.
That doesn't sound like enough time for your lifetime. But did you have restaurants in other places
No,
before?
this is my first one.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And you can. That's crazy to me because there's other Jamaican restaurants kind of over here, but it's not like your food.
Yeah.
I would have thought you would have been in this business for a long time.
No, but I have been in restaurant management. Before I opened mine, I was in restaurant management for 24 years.
Wow.
You know what? I think Chris mentioned before that he seen you, right?
Yeah.
He seen you before at when you worked at Red Lobsters.
Did you say
No.
Olive Garden?
Olive Garden, okay. But he said you were literally like one of the top people there when he
Yeah.
went.
That's amazing.
Yes.
We'll get into their story when we're sitting down eating and everything, because I definitely want to dive more into like how you guys started and like what even inspires you to even be cooks and everything
To
like
pursue your
that.
careers as chefs.
For sure. What else we got to do now?
Because I appreciate people like y'all in my life.
For real. For real.
All right, so I have a little bit of oil in the pan.
Okay.
Is that vegetable?
We're gonna,
vegetable?
vegetable oil. We're gonna let it like heat up a little bit.
Before we dump it.
Yeah.
Oh, sazon. And this is without achote. Okay. Usually because I'm Spanish, but we usually do it with the achote. Like achote is
I use that one in my rice and beans.
Oh, okay. Smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is my favorite seasoning.
Yes. Can't go wrong with sazon.
All right, I think you up.
Is the oil ready or no?
All right, so we could dump the vegetables in here.
Okay.
The way I cook the curry shrimp, I like to put the vegetables in there so we could saute so that the vegetables could infuse into the oil. So
Nice.
Robert, shut up.
I need to know what I'm doing. Look, I'm learning.
You need to learn.
I'm learning.
Because if you was hype about cutting some bread, that's fucking crazy.
All right. Leave me alone, okay? I'm learning.
So while it's cooking, we'll add some granulated onion.
Yes.
It smells good already.
It's some fresh veggies.
And then some granulated garlic.
Okay.
Nice.
And is that just mean ground?
Yeah.
Okay. So ground onion, ground garlic.
We'll turn this down a little bit so it won't burn the vegetables. And then
Yes.
you just had that curry right there in the red top.
Red top.
No, in the front. Yeah.
The hot one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So while it's sauteing, we'll go ahead and mix it up a little bit.
Sprinkle a little.
Maybe sprinkle some curry in there.
Or
A little bit more. That should be good for now. Once we put the shrimp, we'll see like how
How it's looking in
how the color look, and then we'll adjust.
Okay. Yes.
All right, so
I'm very
Good.
excited.
Alrighty.
when I'm cooking, let me grab this one.
It's not called delicious dishes for no reason.
When I'm
Leave
cooking
this out.
anything, I use vinegar to wash it off because it takes the rawness off.
Right. See, I knew that.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
So we wash the shrimp. Everything gets washed in here.
Yeah. You're so professional and so like experienced. You can just tell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
So then Asia,
Yes.
my sous chef is going.
Get her. Get you. I'm with you with a car taking a drink. Taking a drink break.
Oh, sorry.
So the vegetables are sauteed enough because they're a little bit limp. So we'll add the shrimp in there.
Nice. We need more curry. Is it any other seasoning?
We're gonna wait and see.
Okay.
Curry's, it smells so good.
It does, and I can't wait. I love her curry shrimp. I love her shrimp, period. She makes curry shrimp. I know I've had requested as a customer for like brown stew shrimp, and she's made it before. Her fried shrimp. Wait, we gotta
I want the curry
emphasize
shrimp tacos.
the curry shrimp
I want the
tacos.
curry shrimp tacos.
He's been here when she,
I
first
want
of
the
all,
tacos.
When I first opened.
she's had some versatile dishes too.
Yeah.
You've had the curry shrimp tacos,
Yes.
banging.
Love them.
She's had jerk chicken cheese fries. That's what had me hooked.
Jerk chicken cheese fries. That sounds good.
It's crazy.
We'll add a little bit more.
Her soup, her sweet
Onion and
potatoes is the
garlic.
best sweet potatoes you can have anywhere, period, in New Jersey. Challenge me. I don't care. You're going to find out. She has the best sweet potatoes, period. And I feel like collard greens is not even a typical Jamaican dish, but your collard greens are banging, and I'm big on collard greens.
Okay, thank you. And then
Humble. I love it. I love it.
I'll borrow that scoop right there.
I'm helping.
Thank you. We're gonna add some butter.
Salt and butter?
Just butter. This is liquid butter.
Oh, liquid butter.
I never saw that before.
Me neither.
Wait, should I put this down?
That smells so good. And I see what you mean by when you said people eat with their eyes.
Yes.
Yes.
Because that looks
Pretty.
good.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I don't like bland looking food.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
everything gets bell peppers.
And I see what you mean by when you said it looked like colorful. You like it being colorful.
Yes.
This is art.
This is art.
Yeah.
People who are chefs, literally, that's a part of being artistic. You're expressing through your food.
Yep.
Asia, you've been cooking for one day.
I've been cooking.
We've been in this kitchen for 30 minutes and you've been giving advice on how to cook.
I could cook though.
We'll add a little bit of black pepper.
Robert,
Huh?
this is coming from the person. I'm not gonna keep saying it.
It's like, nah, I'm the worst. But I'm getting better though.
I believe
This is why this is a good episode
We'll
because I
add a
need to
little
learn
bit
how
of
to cook.
water just to make the more juice.
stew.
Yeah, and then we'll add some more curry because the shrimp is looking a little bit white.
Okay. Oh, so you wait like halfway through.
Yeah, because sometimes if you put too much curry, it gets bitter. So you have to
Okay.
kind of gauge it.
We learning because I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I've made curry before, but definitely not Jamaican style. It didn't come out.
Didn't come out.
Jamaican style.
You could make this at home now, Asia. Look, black pepper. You know how to cut the peppers and onions. Onions, garlic, the curry powder.
The only thing that I don't have is the butter, the liquid butter.
You could use the other butter too.
Regular
Any butter.
butter?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just easier for us to do it with this one.
That makes sense.
On another episode, we'll probably try to cook this on our own.
No, hell no.
See how well it turns out. Just me and you.
Yeah, because I don't like being disappointed.
You're not gonna be disappointed. You just gotta remember.
Now, if we get all the right seasonings,
Yeah,
we'll be
remember
okay,
the
right?
ingredients that I
Right.
put. All right, let it
Let's check you out, Asia. Okay.
let it do its thing.
Okay.
Chef
so let it
Asia.
sit. Robert, shut the hell up.
Hey.
Stew chefs.
look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Oh my
Check
God.
out the podcast.
Yo.
Now anything I cook, I taste, but I don't taste with like the spoon. I taste the sauce.
Ah, okay. Oh,
So I put it in my hand and I taste,
Yeah.
taste.
okay.
Now I'm gonna let you guys see the difference. This is with the saute, the onions and all that, but the flavor is not coming out yet.
Okay.
It's just taste it and see.
Now, do you add something else to that? 'Cause
Yeah,
I feel like it's something green that you put with it too, right?
I usually sprinkle parsley
peppers.
when I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, but you could taste that. Taste it. Eh, you
I'm
want to
scared.
taste it?
I'm scared. Why? You pour that hot water on your head. I'm scared.
I'm just gonna show you, like, you know.
Oh,
I'll try
I'm
it.
scared.
Oh,
You good?
It's not gonna be that hot.
Right, you good, Age?
You gotta see how bland it tastes right now because
okay, because
all the stuff is not in there, right? It's bland.
It's coming through.
Okay.
I could taste the curry a little bit. It's light.
This is the magic.
Sazon.
Okay. So
You want to taste it before?
Yeah. I seen Asia do it. I gotta do it.
Yeah, you have to as a man.
Oh my God, that tastes good without the.
Sazon.
But look how the sazon is gonna wake up the flavor.
That flavor gonna change.
Yeah.
That flavor gonna change.
Yes, good God.
That flavor
You can never go
jump
wrong
up.
with this sazon.
Right.
Shout out to Goya.
Goya.
Don, they don't sponsor us. They don't sponsor us.
They
All right,
might.
shout out to my
Right.
Shout out to all my Spanish people then. All the islanders.
Mm-hmm.
All right, give me. Needs a little bit more because it's a lot of shrimp that I'm cooking.
Right.
Yum.
Yummy.
If I don't have sazon, I'm not cooking anything.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Sazon
Because
is like
the
almost
difference
like
between the taste, like it like wakes up the flavor.
that's facts.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like almost like seasoning salt. Like for some things you
Will,
need
could you hand me
seasoning
that
salt.
towel
for
over
this.
there, please? By the steamer.
By the steamer.
All right. Ready to taste?
Yes.
You're going to see the difference between the sazon and no sazon.
Yes. Wait, I can't.
You might want to take, because it usually
Might as
them
well,
blow.
right?
Yes, Barbara, you
Yeah.
gotta taste that. Chris, you wanna say something? Chris, taste some.
Chris,
You
then you
know,
taste
we're
it
gonna-
without the
We're gonna be
sazon.
tasting at the
I
table.
know.
See what's going on.
Nah, but that sauce.
Oh, that tastes so good. That tastes so good.
Sazon brought out
Fire.
the flavor.
All right. So
yeah.
Exactly.
can we get the food over to the table?
What do you think? Do you think it's ready or like because you know how you make your dishes?
Good.
It's coming out, but I might need
You
a
missing
little
something?
bit of that yellow one.
Which one? The sazon achote?
This packet right here.
Oh, oh. I've never
See?
used this one. This is chicken bouillon powder, Goya.
Yeah, but you can use it in like all different dishes. It tastes like it needs to be a tiny bit saltier.
Okay.
So we won't put all of it because we don't want it to be salty.
Two.
See, we care about our viewers here at Focused on the Gold podcast.
And that's why we try to help
We care
y'all
about our
eat
viewers.
right. Fish fried right.
We
and delicious
just showed
dishes.
y'all how to make a whole. What is it called?
Which one? The po' boy? That's crazy.
got
You
the
never
po'
had
boy.
one. The po' boy.
And then what else?
Shrimp po' boy. And then we got the curry shrimp.
The curry shrimp.
And we're going to eat this with the
We just
side
showed
of
y'all how to
rice and
make it.
cabbage.
We care here at Focused on the Gold podcast.
When I even just show you how to make it on some real shit, I need to go to the restaurants. Let me tell you.
And order.
If you're in Jersey, if you're in Philly, if you're anywhere
Y'all
in the
better
tri-state that
support.
can make it, no, for real.
If you're anywhere in South Jersey,
Anywhere
Yes.
in South Jersey.
everywhere I go, somebody's like, "That's the lady
Yeah,
from Delicious
yeah,
Dishes."
no,
They-
yeah.
You know, I'm a local celebrity.
Yeah, and
I'm a local
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I could go to the mall and get some food. They're like, "What are you doing there?"
I know that's
Yeah,
right.
you're the lady.
I know
But
that's right.
I think this tastes good now.
all right, so
Yes.
we can get some like little plates and
Yeah.
kind of set because I want to know more about you guys.
So we are back. The thing we just got done cooking in the kitchen. So now we are sitting down, about to do a little taste tester of all the food and everything that we have prepared. First, I just want to say how amazing all of this food looks. And I am going to, you guys,
It's the smell.
I'm a
good
fan.
right now.
So I personally will be supporting both of you ongoing. And I just
God.
appreciate you guys for doing this. This is the first time that we did a cooking video, Asia and I, for the podcast. And we tried to be a little different, tried to think outside the box.
And thanks to Shirley for opening up her
Thank you so
restaurant for this.
give a
Thanks
hand
to
up.
Chris
Hand up.
Fry Wright for making himself available to be here.
So much, Miss Shirley.
These are
Thank
busy
you, Chris.
people.
Yes, and they took their time to sit with us today, and so I just want to get a little bit serious and just tell people that we're focused on the goal, right? Focused on the Goal podcast, which means I was telling someone earlier today that, every one of us have different goals, right? Even you guys, even though you guys are both cooks, you have your food truck, you have your restaurant. So your goal is to make sure that, your restaurant's doing good and you're getting more sales and everything. So I think this podcast and this platform is a way of me and Asia trying to bring people on the platform to just figure out their goals and to encourage people to chase after their goals and continue chasing after their goals, no matter what things may look like. We're going to get into you guys' stories, but I'm sure that, throughout your time of trying to build yourselves up to this point, you guys ran into some problems along the way. And I just want to kind of talk about that and talk about you guys' journey.
Did they say that, or you just?
No, I mean, I'm assuming that because I'm a business owner, right?
Okay.
And I know that, realistically, business owners, it's not all roses with business. You know what I mean? Okay. We make it seem like it's all roses, but it's not all roses when you have a business and you got to go through the everyday woes and everything like that. So, Chris, starting with you, I just wanted to, how did you get into the food business and how did you, start your business?
Can I eat at the same time?
Yes, you can. I'm about to.
I mean, of course, I went to school, so I went to culinary school for 4 years.
We're just gonna talk to the mic.
Shout out to JWU.
Okay.
Up in Rhode Island. After I got out of there, I worked at different restaurants throughout Philly, Jersey. Then it came to a point where I said I want to do something on my own.
Right.
Of course, back then, it cost like $100,000 to, start a food business.
Wow.
So I just thought outside the box.
Right.
I was at Columbus Market.
I remember.
Really? I didn't know that.
Columbus Market.
I go there every Sunday.
No, I'm saying I was just there, walking around.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I'm like, food vendor.
They got the lemonade stand,
food
the
vendor.
CNC
Right.
sausage
So-
stand.
Right.
I'm like, I can become a food vendor.
Right.
And I just did my research and started, my first business was a Twisted Waffle where I was doing all types of exotic waffles.
Remember that.
Wow.
I remember that.
And 8 months later, I started Fish Fry Wright. And I started from a tent, a table tent and a fryer.
I remember
and
that
a
too.
flat top grill.
Wow.
Outside of a liquor store. And then I just worked my way to get my food truck.
Right.
So that's how I really got started with
What year was that?
I started in 2018.
2018. So this is.
But I want to know what made you get into cooking though. Like, what made you get into that as a career? Because you first of all, you were dedicated. Every time.
Yeah.
I don't remember the days exactly, but I feel like they was about the same days. You were always there.
Yeah.
So like, what made you be dedicated to something like that?
I love cooking. I looked at it as an art.
Yes.
And I just came up with my own concept of, making food. And I came up with Fish Fry Wright.
Nice.
So I just been doing that and just elevating more and more as I go. So yeah.
Right. What kind of obstacles that you have to overcome in the beginning, if any, or if something comes to mind of an obstacle that you may had to overcome to get that food truck for anyone out there that's possibly wanting to do the same?
The obstacle for me was don't tell everybody what you're doing.
That's deep and that's important.
Because when you do, people are gonna they're gonna say, oh, you can't do that. You can't, oh, that's too much. Stuff like that. So you can't tell them everything.
Yeah.
That's deep. That's something
part,
important.
everything else for me was just when it was a roadblock, I just said, okay, let me find my way around it.
Right.
I just never stopped. I just kept my eye on
continuously
what I
being
wanted.
like a problem solver. If there's a problem in the way, you're solving it.
Yep. How to get around it, how to go through it, whatever.
Yeah.
And I just kept going.
Just kept going.
Yeah.
What you said is so deep and so profound. I had a friend of mine, shout out Quincy Williams. He told me the exact same thing. Like when you're in business, when you're trying to do something, when you're trying to be something in life, don't tell people what y'all doing, because they're gonna bring that bad energy onto what you're trying to do and what you're trying to accomplish, and it's gonna seep into your brain. Okay, maybe what if this don't work? What if this does fail? And that never ever works well for a business owner, for an entrepreneur, or anyone that's trying to do anything, whether you're an athlete or anything like that.
Other people can't see that vision.
Exactly.
It's for you, and it's for you for a reason.
If God placed a vision in your mind, then it's for you. What was for you is for you, and nothing can take away from that. So I'm really, really glad that you said that.
I'm proud and I'm thankful, because if it wasn't for you, I swear to God, you don't even know. Because I'm a big, first of all, I stopped eating chicken and like beef and all of that stuff a long time ago.
Yeah.
So I was pescatarian for a little bit. So my go-to is seafood. But when I see a seafood place that got so many different varieties of like different types of seafood, and it's like, you need to be charging $50 per platter.
Yeah.
And it's not though.
Yeah. That's a blessing. That's really dope. Before we get into Miss Shirley, is there anything that you kind of want to, promote or tell the people about your business or about your food truck?
I mean, whether it's food or any type of entrepreneurship, don't let nobody stop you from doing what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You have a goal, just make it happen.
Amen to
just
that.
Make that happen. Like.
And we're, again, just throughout the show, we're going to be continuously making sure that people know where to find you. So, again, where can they find you at?
Right off Route 130.
Route 130, 650 High Street, Burlington, New Jersey.
Street.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Right by the fire department.
Right in the parking lot of the firehouse.
Yep.
Nice.
Niagara Firehouse.
Nice.
Yep. Right in the parking lot of Niagara.
So, y'all heard that. Make sure y'all go visit my brother. Get not one platter, not two platters, but
they're gonna want to. First of all, after the first time, they're gonna keep coming back.
Make
they're
sure
gonna
you
want a couple
come.
Platters.
Bring your friends, bring your family, and please support my brother right here.
Fish Fry Wright. What's the Instagram name again?
Right Line 609.
Right Line 609.
Right
with
line
a W. WRI.
W.
GHT.
Yes. Right Line 609. Make sure y'all go support. And Miss Shirley.
Yes.
Look, I already started
Beautiful.
digging into the cabbage and into the shrimp already, because I just had to taste it and really experience it, because it is so good. And again, I just want to say again of how much I appreciate you for letting us into your establishment to, first of all, film the podcast, watch your process of cooking and everything like that. It's a beautiful place. You're a beautiful person, inside and out. And I really, really appreciate, this is my first time meeting you. So
he's had your food before. I brought his food.
Yes, I had. It was so good. It was so good. And I really
said that.
wanted
He was
to
like,
meet
he was
you.
like, where you get this from?
Yes. I told my sister about you. My sister's like, oh, that's the best place in Burlington County. So
people know you.
Yes,
people know both of y'all.
People really know about you, and they're really following. And that that goes to show you how well you're doing, not only within your city, but within the whole county, and how
if
how
you
well
know,
you're
you
doing.
know.
It really is great food, and I want everybody to come support you. So, a little bit about yourself. What got you into cooking? And I know it's a little nerve-wracking.
No,
but
mind you, she's from
put you on the
Jamaica.
spot.
She's from Jamaica, and then you said you came over here at like 18 years old, right?
Yeah, let's talk about that. So,
did you think about cooking when you first came over here, or was it something that came to your mind later?
No, but for me, cooking started when I was 12 years old.
oh, okay.
I couldn't even reach the stove, but but my mom put a little stool and she was like, "You're gonna learn how to cook because you're not gonna be able to get a husband unless you know how to cook." And I mean, back then I wanted to go and play outside, but it was mandatory that we learn how to cook.
Domesticated.
In a Jamaican household, the girls got to know how to cook. Some start at 10. I started at 12. And so once I started learning how to cook, just the creativity of like adding the different spices and then being able to make it taste a certain way.
Yes.
It was interesting to me. So I came over here when I was 18. I never thought I was doing cooking, restaurant, any of that, but I could cook in my house, and that was enough for me.
Right.
Was it when you came to Jersey? Was when you was like, oh, I want to open up a restaurant? Because the food was like...
No, I started in restaurant management in New York. I started at KFC. I was 18. And I was there for like 18 years at KFC as a manager.
Wow.
I've been to...
Put in the time.
I've been to... But I didn't know God was preparing me for my own.
Right.
You know, I used to be at these other restaurants.
Working in mysterious ways.
And I'm like, I really don't like these jobs, but I have 2 children, so I have to take care of them. So I had to do what I had to do.
Nice.
But 12 years ago, my brother was like, we need to come up with a business. And so I was like, the only business I know is restaurant business because I've never done anything else. So this is how this came about.
You became the hot spot literally over here for Jamaican food. I'm
Thank
serious.
you.
Wow. And it's not even just your food, it's your customer service. When people walk into your restaurant, the
feel
people
welcome.
have work for you. I don't know if you train them to be that way.
Yes, they got to say welcome.
They greet everybody who walks in the door.
Yeah.
And then your daughter even sometimes cooks the pastries. Even, I don't know if you still do, but I know for a long time you had the sea moss drinks coming over from Jamaica.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah, once in a while I'll still get it. I get it from like vendors in New York and stuff. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So my question to you is, once you started the restaurant, did you face any obstacles that may have wanted you to quit at some point in time?
Yes, I did.
Want to talk about that?
First of all, before I came to the restaurant, I was the manager at Golden Corral.
Okay.
In Delran.
Yeah, I know where that is.
Delran,
I had a friend that was working there. So when I decided to open this, he had agreed to come with me. He was supposed to be marketing the business and just like going around advertising. We had a whole plan before I started, how we were gonna get people to know that we were a new restaurant.
Marketing.
But it didn't turn out that way. Right, once I got here, he ventured off and got into his own trucking business. And so I was stuck being the manager, the cook. And just like nobody really knew about me. So I had to now figure out, how do I get people to know that I'm a new restaurant in the area and to come check me out. It was difficult because the first couple years, I wasn't getting that many customers, maybe like 8 to 10 customers a day.
Really?
But I've always had faith, you know.
I'm surprised.
I'm a person that has faith, and I was like, all right, if this is the direction that God is going to take me, and He's going to let it work out. So I used to come in early, and I'll be back there playing my little gospel music and just like having a whole church in the back. And so I used to pray a lot. So one day it was like, God was like, you know what? Don't focus on the fact that the guy was not able to come to a market for you. Just cook with love, like how your grandma and your mom showed you. And then the customers are going to market it for you. Once they taste the food, they're going to go tell a friend, and then that's how you're going to build your business. But the first 2 years were very difficult. I thought about closing, but I was like, God, you did not... I don't want to go back and ask for a job somewhere else, like, you know, to work for another person.
Right.
And I'm glad you didn't close.
After 2 years, the breakthrough came, and I was like, it started. But a reason why sometimes I give back to my community, like the homeless and the less fortunate, I'll give out like 50 platters on
like
Thanksgiving or 100 platters, is because they're the ones that kept me in business.
Wow.
Like, I had customers that were coming in here, and they would ask me how I'm doing, and I would be honest, like, it's not really doing too good, but I'm hopeful. And they would be like, okay, give me some menus, and they would take a case of menus and they would go and put it in people's mailbox and put it under people's doors. And I started seeing new customers coming like, hey, I got a menu that was put under my door or in my mailbox. And I could never offer those people who were helping me a meal. They would not take it. They would be like, when your business start going good, then we'll take a meal. Because I'll be like, oh, let me give you a meal for helping me to advertise.
But
and after my business started picking up, I never saw those people again. Those customers, I never saw them again.
Really?
Wow.
So I'm like, God sent helpers.
Yeah. That's an amazing story.
Yeah, God sent helpers to help me.
That's an amazing story.
So those first 2 years, you would have took my $20 then.
You would have took my $20.
I would have took. I would have definitely took the $20. Yes.
That is funny.
Yeah,
that is funny.
I wasn't even making enough to cover the
and
cost.
I appreciate them because first they say that though when you get into the restaurant business, it does take a while. It takes like the first year or two for you to actually profit.
Like 2 to 5 years.
So wait, how long have you been in the business? Like how long has this been established?
12 years.
12 years? You've been here for 12 years?
Yes.
Wow.
2013, September. Yeah.
You know what they say? When you start a business, within the first 5 years, you'll know if that business is gonna fail or if it's.
And she found out the first
succeed.
2 years.
Wow.
2 years. That's a blessing in disguise because she probably didn't even see that from the beginning.
First 2 years, I was in the negative everything. Negative.
When did you have the thought to put the business on Google?
Well, my daughter has always been like, Ma, we need to get it on Google. We need to get it. You need to build it. She was like, I need to build you an Instagram page. Like, you have to show the people because people are not going to know. But she's like, you could wait for people to walk in, but like there's more people on social media.
Right. And me and Asia talk about that all the time.
Yeah, and Chris is good with that too. He's big on social media. Like he'll post himself.
Instagram, TikTok, and things like that.
He'll post himself like I'm outside. That's when I really started following his page, and I would see that like, oh, he got this today.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pulling up. Chris, you know, I'll even DM you.
Yeah.
And for the business owners out there, like, we kind of giving y'all a game because it's like, whenever you have a business, you can rely, word of mouth is the biggest marketing tool there is. But putting your business on social media, putting it on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram and things like that, that's a way to market yourself, to market what you do so that you can get more people to support you. You know what I mean? You can only I have a TV mounting business. I was walking door to door from my first year, door to door, getting doors slammed into my face. And then I thought about it I want to say within the first like 9-10 months, I thought about it. I'm like, okay, I have a business. Yeah. Where does businesses go? Where do people go to find businesses? Google.
Yeah.
So then put your business on Google. And so that's when everything started, flooding and getting to me. But we got people trying to get into your restaurant on the day off.
They probably was like, they open on a Tuesday?
Nah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. But yeah, it's super important to market yourselves and things like that. So for those listening, if you have a business, if you have a platform, if you're trying to do something, make sure you guys are marketing yourselves, putting yourselves out there. I know it's a little embarrassing. I know it's a little scary, but you put yourselves out there. You never know who will support you. You never know who will support you.
Not even just that. Once you, I feel like at least with them, when it comes with quality, and I'm a big foodie, so I'm literally not just saying this. People who know me know that I'm a foodie.
Right.
I'm literally not just saying this. Chris and her, when it comes to their food, it's like once you taste it, it's marketing for itself. Okay. I feel like for them, it just needs to draw the attention for people to come. After that, you're stuck. You're hooked and you're stuck. You're a feeding.
So let me ask you this, starting with Chris. Where do you see your business and where do you see yourself within the next 2-3 years?
I want to expand.
Yeah.
I want to expand to 2 or 3 more trucks.
Okay.
Maybe eventually get like a brick and mortar, like a breakfast spot.
Nice.
Yeah. So you want to do the waffle thing again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to do something that
like not to compare you to nobody else.
Where
your food is on another level, but like kind of like B-Unos, because we know B-Unos is kind of like they're very versatile. They got breakfast all the way to late night.
They do breakfast all day, all day long. I want to do like a all you can eat breakfast. Where it's just exotic waffles. I mean, chicken
and waffles.
Yeah. I want to do something like that.
Fish and
still seafood.
Yeah, fish and grits, all that.
Man.
But some type of all-you-can-eat breakfast where it's just one price and everyone's just
very
coming.
affordable.
Nice.
Very affordable.
Nice.
Something like that.
That sounds good, man. You could definitely do it.
Absolutely.
I'll be the first to support. I'll be the first.
All right.
Breakfast is
Chris,
my favorite.
You know you got a big supporting platform. It's gonna be a lot of people to support.
I'll definitely be there. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. What about you, Miss Shirley?
I like breakfast too. I'll eat breakfast and I'll eat breakfast at 7 o'clock at night. Yeah.
Me too. I will too. Hook up some pancakes or French toast.
So, like, do you have any goals after this?
Within the next 2-3 years, where do you see the restaurant? Do you have admirations of opening another restaurant? And for yourself, absolutely.
I was just talking to my son about this, and I was talking to Chris too. I'm like, my ultimate restaurant, the vision I have in my head, it would have to be a different location, like a bigger space, because I'm from Jamaica. I want to bring like the Caribbean vibes into my restaurant. You know, like my thing would be to have a restaurant that has like a porch or a patio on the back, and then I'm not gonna give too many details.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Somebody might copy my style, but
just
bring like a certain kind of vibes, like palm trees in the back, you know, stuff like that, you know.
But where could you see that at?
Probably
Can you see that in Jersey or?
I haven't seen the building yet. I'm looking around.
Okay.
The vision is there. Like I know what the building has to be. It's got to be bigger than this.
Right.
Because I'm thinking maybe a bar or something.
That would be so dope.
Maybe like an extra room that I could put like. Maybe the Hall of Fame, like all the Jamaicans on the wall or something like that.
Don't give them too much.
But that's it.
So
yeah.
Oh my God, I can't wait because I can definitely see that. Both of y'all are like, I don't know if y'all see it in yourselves yet, but
groundbreakers.
I've been a fan for years. I don't care.
Thank
for
you.
Chris and for Shirley, I've been a fan for years. So, and I feel like whatever y'all put your mind to, y'all can definitely do it. Because look how far you came already.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then stuff like this happens, you know, like where, you know,
people are just, I'm a fan.
If
So
people value what you guys bring, and then now you're sitting in a podcast, explaining to people about it. Did you ever see yourself here?
I knew I was gonna do a podcast one day. That's my goal, to do a podcast.
Oh, you want to do your own podcast?
Yes, because I have stories to tell, and I feel like my stories will be able to like motivate others.
Yes.
But yeah,
we're gonna have to bring you back and talk about something other than your food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like this restaurant for me, and I'm just gonna be short. It's like a full circle moment because I started cooking when I was 12. I used to be in the kitchen with my grandma. Sunday was a big thing for us. Like that's when we would bring out like the best, like rice and beans, carrot juice. We would cook like, you know, the high end meats like oxtails, curry goat and stuff. So we would be in the kitchen, and they used to tell stories. My grandma used to tell stories about back in the days. We used to be cracking up, laughing, and that was
Family time.
Those
Family
were my
time.
moments to, like, you know, spend time with them and learn how to cook. And I feel like since then, my mom and grandma have passed. So this restaurant to me is me, like, living their memory, like, you know, like reliving their memory. Every day I come in here and I cook. I think about when I used to cook with them when I was a younger person. So
That's amazing.
it's not only a restaurant, but, you know,
That's amazing.
sentimental.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Seriously.
And then, Chris, where do you see yourself going forward? Like, because I know you got, first of all, you another one. That's what I keep saying. Y'all both, like, this is the dynamic duo. Because you're another one where, like, your creativity, your mind, like, y'all come up with some crazy dishes that are, like, you can't get it nowhere else. And then you're addicted.
Yeah. As far as what, like?
As far as business, I would say. Well, both, because I want to know both. But
I mean,
as far as business,
I want to expand. I want to expand my food trucks. I have other food concepts that I want to put together.
Yeah. All your new stuff that you be coming out with be so good. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the Asian cuisine.
Okay. You've
trying to
done
come
that a
out
little
with
bit
something-
already.
Huh?
You've done that a little bit already.
Yeah, I kind of put it on my menu a little bit,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of different things
Yeah.
that I want to put together, different concepts that people never seen before.
Right.
I love that. Especially for the
I
food.
would love to expand over in Philly,
Yeah.
but I got some things that
There's
I'm
some things
working more. Actually, I'm sorry, the catering.
Catering, okay.
I want to
That's
get more
that's
into the
big.
catering,
Yes.
like a catering company on the side.
Weddings,
So like it's
parties, stuff like
because
that.
because for you mostly it's the truck. So do you mean
Yeah.
catering as far as like people pay for the
Basically
truck
a
for the day to come to
whole-
parties?
A whole catering business, like it
Separate.
actually Fish Fry Wright catering. That's what I'm
Wow.
trying to put together now.
Yeah.
That's the next thing I'm putting together right now.
Well, I ain't gonna ask y'all too much of what y'all
give away they
give away
secrets.
anything.
Yeah.
But you know, we're about to end already.
What?
I know. But before we end, this has been so inspirational to just hear you guys' stories, understand where you guys come from, and understand where you guys want to go. For a young entrepreneur like myself, a young entrepreneur like Asia, I'm sure, you know, we look at people in our community and that makes us want to not only support, but also grow within ourselves and what we're trying to do and what we're trying to build.
And
You
I would
guys-
say even being a fan,
Yes.
wanting to see you guys continue and do more.
Yes.
Because honestly, I'm greedy, so I don't know how I would feel if you weren't here or you weren't here. No, seriously.
Yeah.
Because you already know my family be coming to you probably
Yeah.
more than once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So
and my
it's-
family's not all the way this way. So
Yeah.
Delicious Dish is a little bit out the way for where my family is reachable.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody who's over here, they'll know. I'll call my friends, like, let's order from there and I'll pick it up.
I know that's right. It's really inspirational.
And his food is good. I tried the
The fish fry-
sandwich.
It's
Yes.
good. You like
Really
it?
good, yeah.
Yes. And what'd you think? Did you try some of the I'm
I'm
about done.
I'm about done. This is my dinner tonight.
about done
This
right
is my
now.
dinner tonight.
I'm
So I
excited.
really appreciate you guys. I cannot wait to finish this off and everything. But before we end, I just want to one more time, your Instagram one more time.
Delicious Dishes EP.
Delicious Dishes EP
On
on
Instagram.
Instagram. And
Right line 609
yes.
on Instagram.
Yes, but for Delicious Dishes, the address is
1143 Cooper Street.
Edge-
And it's Edgewater Park, New Jersey's
no,
Edgewater Park, New Jersey,
08010.
I'm sorry. Oh, and then your address off of Route 130 one more time.
It's 650 High Street, Burlington, New Jersey, zip code 08016.
Yes, and that's Route 130 going north.
Yes.
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 130
Yup.
going north, after the Honda dealership.
Yes. Yeah, I know I know exactly where you are too.
And you gonna be seeing a lot of cars pulled up and parked up. Even over here, they parking lot be filled up. You can't even come here.
Word is bond.
We're closed Monday and Tuesdays.
Yes.
We're open Wednesday through Sunday from 12 to 8:30.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you want to kind of get off your chest before we end? Anything that you had in mind?
No, I just want to say if you have a dream and a goal,
I love that.
Follow that dream and that goal, you know?
Absolutely.
You are the only one that could walk in your purpose.
Yeah.
So don't let any negative person or any negative thoughts stop you from going for what you believe that you're supposed to do.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Listen, this has been another...
Chris, you got anything you want to say?
Anything before we close? Anything. I mean, it could be anything. Anything that's on your heart or anything.
You're living a lot of people's dreams, both of y'all.
A shout out or anything. Any shout outs or anything?
Just keep going.
Yes.
Don't stop. Don't let nobody stop you. Believe in God.
Yes.
He's the only way.
God.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. Toast to that. Listen, this has been another episode of Focused on the Goal podcast. One of my favorite episodes yet. Got to eat a little bit. You know, we got to be inspired. Hopefully you guys was inspired by what you guys saw and heard today. Please make sure you subscribe to our podcast, Focused on the Goal podcast. Please like and subscribe so we can grow on YouTube and so we can bring you guys, so me and Asia can bring you guys more videos like this. We are very, very appreciative of all the support. I know we've been going for a couple of weeks, but we wanted to come back with a bang, and I think we did. I think we did that, and it's been fun. It's been fun. It's been great. And like they said, I just want to piggyback off what these guys are saying, and if you have a dream, if you have a goal, you know, we're Focused on a Goal podcast, man. Make sure you guys are focused on your goals. Make sure you guys are going after your goals and making goals and going out and achieving them, right? And put God first, because, you know, without him, nothing is possible. So
we wouldn't even be here
at all. And so I just want to thank y'all so much for the support. Please like and subscribe. And we'll see y'all next week. All right? Peace.